Hi guys, and welcome to this prop review. So hope everyone had a good Christmas and a good New Year, and hopefully 2017 will be a little bit better than what last year was. So today's prop review is on these two replica resin wands from Harry Potter. So we've got Harry's wand and we've got the Elder wand. So we'll focus first on the Harry wand. Now this was £7 off of eBay, and it's an LED light up wand. It's got quite a bright LED, as you can see, and it's not too heavy, but it fits nicely in the hand, has a good sort of motion to it when you use it, and it's resin cast, and it has a function button there for your switch for the light, and then at the bottom there's a rubber stopper, which is where the battery housing goes, so they sit in there. Now the only downside to this was that when it turned up in the post it did have a crack which I've had to repair, and the reason for this is the box it comes in, which this is the box, it's actually for Voldemort's wand, so I think the wand itself rattled around a bit in the box in transit, and that's how it's got cracked. So it does come with an extra set of 4 AG4 batteries, which are the little watch batteries, and they come with the box. But overall, I was pretty happy with it. I'm glad they're sending me a new one because I don't want to sort of risk having that get broken again. And hopefully this time it'll actually come in the proper box for it. So the second wand is the Elder wand. And this one was cheaper. This is fully resin, it's not LED at all. And this one I think was £5, I think. And this has got a bit more weight to it because obviously it hasn't got the electronics in it, it is fully resin. And the attention to detail is really nice, the runes there are really nice, all the dimples, etc. Now the interesting thing about this was, even though it was cheaper, it came in a much better box. And yeah, I mean, for the price of a £5, you can't really complain about it. It's got this really nice sort of silky interior, and the wand itself sits quite nicely in there. So yeah, I was quite happy with both wands, and sort of doing a bit of a size comparison. There's not a lot of difference in the size of the wands. The Elder wand's ever so slightly longer, but if you do a size comparison between two wands I've made, you can see they're quite a lot longer than the rest. I mean, these two, the first one, which was my Harry one, which I made a couple of years ago, that was just made out of a piece of dowel and some mod rock for that one. And then this one I've made recently, which was I mean, if you want to make one at home cheaply, then it's just a paintbrush with a piece of broom handle on. So, and then to get the grooves, I just use the sander. I've got a sander outside, which I use to grind things down, and just use that to grind the sort of pattern into the handle there. So, another few props I've bought. If you are going to buy Harry glasses, try and shop around, because I bought 2 pairs of Harry glasses and they both turned up like this, and as you can see, they are massive. They look really odd for Harry, and I don't know what it is, but the Chinese seem to have this obsession with massive glasses. Now, luckily, I had a pair of sunglasses that were like John Lennon ones, and I did order another pair like those, but they came up too small. So I had to get the pair of John Lennon glasses and get the oversized glasses, and then sand down the lenses. And then what I've done is I've sanded the paint off the middle bridge and on the arms to give them that sort of Harry look, and they work a lot better for the costume. So it's only cost a couple of quid, so I wasn't too bothered that much about the fact they were big. It was just the fact that it was slightly annoying that they were too big twice. So another few props I've made, another being this, which is a golden snitch, and this was following a YouTube video from a channel called Or Me, and go check them out. I'll link them in the description. They do fantastic videos on replica props, costumes, and they also do a series called Brothers in Arms, which they do metal replicas of swords from games, movies, films, things like that. So this was one of their DIY prop shop videos, and this is simply made by using a ping pong ball and then some headphone wire, because that gives you quite good detailing, and then these two beads are off some Christmas sort of string balls, if you know what I mean, the beads that you get. And in the video they do they put in some wings as well, which come out either side, and they also make a little stand for it to go on, but I've not been able to find anything suitable for the wings at the minute, so with any luck I'll come across some at some point. But yeah, it's all just super glued together and spray painted up, and yeah, really happy with how it turns out. It's right size, and it's a nice light delicate prop that, you know, isn't too difficult to make. Another prop made was a printable Harry letter, and so you've got the letter inside there, and that again it's just a case of printing it out on paper and then using a tea bag to stain it all up, and you can find the templates. I'll link them in the description if I can find it again, and the Hogwarts logo at the back there, the embossed red section, which is meant to be wax. I've used hot glue and then used just some acrylic paint to go over it, which may well wear off over time, but if you've got some wax then you might well want to try and do that with wax, and use, I think a lot of people use either a proper mould or a potato to actually give you that shape and embossed look. And then the last thing I made is one of these candles, and this was just made using a piece of pipe, and these are little LED lights that you just plonk on the top there, and it sits in nicely at the top. And basically the tutorial we used, I think they used cardboard tubes, but I've used a piece of PVC pipe that I've had lying about, and it's just using glue gun glue to create the wax dripping effect on the end of it, and then just painting it up really. And the candles, the little flickering LED candles, work quite nicely, so it gives you a good effect. So got a few more Harry Potter props that I'm planning on making for this year, some big, some small, and I'm hoping to get down to the studio at some point this year as well. Doctor Who props I'm still doing, looking at other ones to make, and it's sort of, there's other props that are going to be coming out for the new series as well, I should think, so that'll be a case of making new stuff and updating and fixing the old stuff that I've got, because there's a few bits that have got a bit damaged from when I went and took them on display at Christmas Fair, so they just need fixing. Audio series, I really don't know what's happening with that. I've sort of thought about trying to sort it out, and then it's sort of gone to the back of my mind. I've been working quite a lot, so I've not had a lot of time to do things. I'm making a metal replica of the 12th Doctor Sonic screwdriver, so that's something that if you've been following my Instagram you'll sort of seen the pictures of. I'm still waiting for bits of that to turn up, so it does take a little while for things to sort of be made and sorted out. I've got some way along the way of doing it, and it's looking okay, but there's bits I'm sort of thinking how I'm going to do that, what can I do to make this better. So, and also especially the hex screws on it, I've tried to buy them off of eBay and bought the wrong sizes twice, so really need to sort of try and figure out the ones I'm buying on eBay are actually the right ones. It's a lot easier to go and sort of find one in a shop and size it up than what it is to buy it from China and wait for it to turn up, but again, because they're only 99p, I'm not too fussed that they're the wrong size. So yeah, sorry it's been a bit of a while since I uploaded a video. Obviously, as I said, Christmas, New Year, been working, there's not been a lot to update on, but with any luck I'll be sort of posting a bit more and uploading a bit more. So I mean, my Instagram does get updated quite frequently, my Facebook not so much. As I've said for ages, I'm not the best at keeping up my Facebook page. I just don't really have the time that much to sort of update it that much, so hopefully I'll sort of get a bit more into that this year, and maybe be a bit more active on there. So yeah, if you haven't already, then please go like my Facebook page and start following me on Instagram. Post random stuff on there, props, costumes, selfies, photographs, you know, that sort of thing on there. If you haven't already for here, then if you like what you see on the channel, then please hit that subscribe button. If you've got any comments or questions, then leave them in the comments below, and please give it a thumbs up if you like the video. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long till the next video, so hope to see you in the next one, guys.